What's going on, guys? And this is Rob, and just here. Want to talk about the Masters. Pretty entertaining so far. It'd be a little more entertaining if the greens were not so receptive. They're a little slow, and I wish they were a little faster. And it doesn't look like they're going to get any faster tomorrow. In fact, they may get a little slower with all the rain that's predicted tomorrow. Um, they've upped the tee times. You said 7:30 in the morning. 7:30. Yes, 7:30 tomorrow morning. So they've upped it an hour and a half. So they are expecting bad weather, no doubt about that. No parents tomorrow. It's going to be threes. They're going to be in threes. Today they were twos, parents of twos. Tomorrow back to threes. So Molinari, Finau, and Woods will be the final three out. Kepka, Simpson, and Poulter will be the next to the last group. And let's see, Oosthuizen, Dustin Johnson, and Schauffele, Xander Schauffele will be third to the last groups. Who do I think is going to win tomorrow? Well, the greens are going to stay probably slow. So that's an advantage for the guys, maybe not the best iron players. But you got to be able to hit it. You got to be able to hit it pretty darn long if it's going to rain, if it's going to get a little dirty and a little muddy. Finau can do that. He's fine there. Molinari can do that. Woods has proven that he used to could hit it a mile, but he can't stick with these young kids. If it's going to be bad weather tomorrow, I don't think Tiger Woods wins. Brooks Koepka can hit it a mile. Webb Simpson, no. Webb Simpson cannot hit it that far. If he has to hit twos and threes and four irons into greens, even wet greens, no, he's not going to get it close to the pin. So Webb Simpson's probably not going to win this race. Win tomorrow. Poulter can't hit it as far as most of these guys. Cooch definitely can't. And Harding, I don't know enough about him. So who knows? But Schauffele can hit it, and so can Johnson. Oosthuizen's probably the best iron player of the top 10 right now. But let's stick right. Well, that's within 5 shots of the lead, and that is a top 11 golfers. Obviously, I guess you look at Molinari, and he's a major champion. 2-shot lead over Finau and Woods. Finau last year had a lead going into the final round of a major, and he just flopped. Tomorrow's got to be a lot of pressure on him playing right next to Woods and Molinari as well. It's got to be working on their minds to be playing right next to Tiger Woods. So I don't think none of the three of those guys win tomorrow. I don't think Finau, I don't think Molinari, and I don't think Tiger Woods wins. So then you got to figure from the rest of that whole pack, who do you think is going to win? And the first name that pops out to me is Brooks Koepka. I picked Koepka earlier in the week to win. Koepka's had some good rounds and not so good rounds. Webb Simpson today shot 8 under 64. So did Finau. But it was not the conditions that tomorrow's going to have. Tomorrow you got final round fever. And I'm just saying, when you got Tiger Woods standing right next to your left ear, talking to his caddy, and you can hear every word he says, it's got to be going like a rattling, like a bell in your ears. Because it's got to really get to you that this guy, the best player that we've seen in the last 30 years, is right standing 5 feet away from you. And he's hitting every shot right next to you. I just don't think Finau or Molinari are ready for it. Molinari is more ready than Finau. The only difference is Finau can hit the ball a mile. And that is the one thing that could keep Tony Finau in this tournament, is that he can hit it 310, 320 in the air. And you're going to need that tomorrow because if it's going to rain and do all the things that they're calling for it to do, and they play through this, if they play through it, it is going to make this course long as everything. It's going to be mean. And Tiger Woods, if you saw him today, I mean, he was spraying the ball around like just everywhere. Well, let it rain on top of his head. Let it be coming down and land in the fairway and stop. That 275, 285, let's even give him 295 and stop compared to these guys hitting at 315, 320. It's a difference. It is a difference. Tiger has not played that much. Bad weather's got to play a part in it. I just think 43-year-old legs are not going to hold up tomorrow. I don't think he wins. In a regular tournament, 2 or 3 years ago or 5 years ago, yeah, it probably does win. But he doesn't play enough right now. And then on top of that, we got some kids. There's some kids on this leaderboard that can play, and not some of them, I call them kids, but they're in their 30s. Most of them are. But Brooks Koepka, to me, really looks like the man to beat. Koepka can hit the ball a mile. Didn't play his best golf today. More often than not, if you go out here and shoot a 65 one day, you're not going to follow it up with a 65 the next day. He shot, 69 today. So he didn't play as well as these other guys did, and still is within 3 of the lead. Personally, I don't think the winner probably even score 13 under. I think if Molinari shot even par tomorrow, he's got a hell of a chance of winning. I don't think he does it. I think he'll shoot over par. We'll see. He's going to have to shoot under par. I think I say even par. He may have to shoot 1 or 2 under to win it. But I don't think anybody's going to shoot 64 or 65 tomorrow in the weather that they're calling for. Personal opinion. When it's raining, a lot of other things go into effect. It could be wind. The greens are going to be so different. You change anything on these golfers and they hate it. They've loved it the last 3 days. They said the greens are receptive. They're playing out exactly the way we thought they would. Well, if you let it rain a quarter of an inch, half inch tonight, it could do it tonight. And then tomorrow, all day long, let's say it rains. It's going to be marshy. They're going to be slower. And I just think Brooks Koepka is the guy to beat. If I'm going to say a winning score, I'm going to say 12 under. I'm going to say 12. He wins with 12 under. So I'm going to say he's going to shoot a 70 tomorrow and win. So that's saying Finau, Woods, and Molinari all shoot over par. That's what I think. Now, they may not. Even if they don't shoot under par, Finau and Woods could shoot 72. They could shoot par, and they wouldn't win if Koepka shoots a 70, 2 under. But I don't think he's going to run away with it. And chances are, if it goes to a playoff, probably get played Monday if the weather is going to be as crappy as they say it is. If you want a wild card winner, Louis Oosthuizen. Louis Oosthuizen is one of the best iron players out there. He's got the prettiest swing out there. Not the best putter of the ball. None of them up front really are the best putters. That's the weird part about it. So often it's a putt and show at Augusta, but you look at this lead. Francesco Molinari is a good putter, yes, but Woods not so much. Finau not so much. Brooks Koepka, he's had his days, but he's not always the best putter. Now Ian Poulter's pretty good putter. Webb Simpson, a great putter. Yeah, he's one probably the best putter of all of these guys. Dustin Johnson, not a good putter at all. Matt Kuchar has his days. He's a decent putter. Oosthuizen, not a great putter. And Schauffele, he's all right. But the best putter up in the top definitely is Webb Simpson. And if it becomes a putting contest, which it normally would, I would pick Simpson. But due to the fact that the weather is supposed to turn so bad, so rotten in Augusta tomorrow, I'm picking Brooks Koepka. Brooks Koepka to win it, the Masters. Um, I just think the leaders they've got so much pressure on them. Francesco Molinari and Finau, they got so much pressure on them. And Woods, his putter, you know, he played well today. Yes, he played great, and he shot what did he shoot today? A 67, five under. But I just think 43-year-old legs and 43-year-old back in the weather that they're calling for, it's probably not going to be a good addition. Bad back plus rain and storms, and I just think that's not going to add up. Finau probably has the game to win, but can he putt and can he play under this duress and pressure? I don't know. But Finau could definitely win. Molinari could definitely win. But I just think playing next to Tiger Woods is that much of pressure, and I just don't think they will. So my pick tomorrow is Brooks Koepka, 12 under, will win the tournament. I say he'll shoot a 70. I think Molinari falls back to the pack. I just think being the overnight leader anytime is kind of tough on your first 4 or 5 holes, and you cannot afford to take any holes off in the final round. I don't think he wins. Um, who do let's see. Who from the back of the pack could make a move? We're going to go way back. Let's see somebody that's way back. They could really just make a strong move tomorrow. I'm going to go with Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas is 7 back. He's 6 under right now. He's capable of posting. He's capable of posting a big number. So I'm going to say Justin Thomas. I'm going to say he shoots 6 tomorrow. 67. Let's say 67. That'd be 5 under. That'd be 11. That'd put him at 11 under. I'm going to say he's going to be right there with Koepka, depending on the weather. Now, obviously, if it's really, really bad storms, probably nobody's going to shoot that well. But, if it's thunder and lightning, they're not even going to play. But if the more it rains, the more detriment it is to Tiger Woods. He's not as long a hitter as these other guys are, and I think it's going to come back to bite him. I really do. It's not his fault it's raining. I mean, he played excellent today and he had excellent conditions, but the rain is not going to help him. It's not going to help him when he has to hit 30 and 40 yard, longer from the fairway than all these other guys. He's not. You can't be chasing somebody down and hitting 6 and 7. I mean, 6 and 5 irons to every green when everybody else is shooting 9s and pitching wedges. You just can't do it. You just cannot stick with somebody like that. It's hard. And he played his tail off today. I'll readily admit it. But if he wins, it would be a shocker to me if the rains come. Now, if the rains miss, he's probably the odds-on favorite to win. But Brooks Koepka, I'm going to pick him. What was that? 12 under. 12 under. I say it wins. We'll see if it does. Hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button. And we'll see what happens. 24 hours from now, we'll know who wins the Masters if weather permits. If not, Monday afternoon or Monday morning, we'll find out. All right, folks. Have a great, great evening. Goodbye.